This is the only video you need to watch on the topic. Don't waste your precious time searching for the perfect language, because the answer is Python. For beginners, mastering the art of logical thinking and problem solving is crucial, and much more so than learning a specific language or framework. Python is the perfect language for that, and let me tell you why. First and foremost, Python keeps things simple. With its clean and simple syntax, you'll be able to focus on the essence of your code rather than getting tangled up in complex language rules. Python minimizes the friction between your ideas and the implementation of your code, and it allows you to express your logic effortlessly. As a beginner, you shouldn't worry about languages or frameworks, which one is best for your career. Fuck all that. Instead, you should focus to practice just two key computer concepts: data structures and algorithms. Data structures are like different containers that help a programming language understand and handle the different types of data that you're working with. And it also allows you to piece logic together using the data. And I know that's a very confusing description for now and you don't understand it, but pretty much if you take anything away, a language needs to know when you type the number 123, it needs to know, do I treat this as the number 123 or as a piece of text that says 1, 2, 3? And algorithms, you probably know this, but they are step-by-step guides that tell the computer what to do. Let's imagine you want to bake a cake. Whenever someone says algorithm, think cake. You'll need a recipe that tells you what ingredients to use, the order in which to mix them, and how long to bake the cake. In programming, the algorithm is pretty much the same. An algorithm, again, just like cake, can be simple or complex. You can have a simple cake for your kid's birthday, or you can have a more fancy and big one for your wedding. Data structures and algorithms are massive topics in computer science, and it's out of scope to discuss them further here. I will do a thorough deep dive in my next video though, so subscribe if you want to see that. But for now, let's get back to discussing your first programming language. There are syntax-heavy programming languages that are pestered with weird symbols all over the place, and they require you to set up confusing configurations before you can even start to code. And then there is Python. A simple and clean yet powerful, cute little language. When you program in Python, you minimize the friction between the things you want to implement and the code for the solution, just like I said earlier, I think. This allows you to focus on the algorithm you're trying to implement without being distracted by the complicated syntax or having to figure out how you wire things together and configure stuff. Trust me, it's the best choice for you as a beginner. Don't let complicated syntax hold you back. Embrace the power of Python and unlock your coding potential. You can always learn specific languages and frameworks later. And guess what? If you kinda get the basics of algorithms and data structure because you've done a few scripts with Python, it will be 10 times easier for you to pick up a language like Java, C#, JavaScript, whatever. And by the way, if someone tells you to start with Java, fuck that guy. There, I said it, fuck that guy. Don't listen to him, listen to me. If you do this, I promise you, it will save you months, even years building things wrong or not being efficient with your coding and learning path. Start building a solid foundation of data structures and algorithms, start scripting small things with Python, and then you can go over to learn web development and use fancy frameworks like React if you want to do JavaScript, or .NET if you want to do C#. Never do Java, because it sucks. After all this, if you still don't trust me, let me demonstrate it to you in a way you definitely will understand. Alright guys, so here we are in my development environment, and what I wanted to show you is just a very simple application in the console that prints the words "Hello World" to the screen. And we are gonna implement this in Java first to see how complicated it is, and then in Python. With Java, there are some keywords and concepts that you need to understand what they are before you can really begin to harness the language. So it's this "Hello World" on the screen that we want to see first. Let's do that in Java first. I'm a bit nervous right now because I'm not sure I remember exactly how this goes, but let's try. First we need to define a class. We'll call it main with a capital M, it's important, and curly braces. And inside of this class, we want to define a function, public static void main with a small m, and parentheses, an array of string arguments, and curly braces. And here we are gonna type system dot, system dot system.out.println, and hello world inside of a string. Yeah, so I think this is it. Let's run it and see. Ah, yes, I remember how to do it. Nice. And yeah, that's Java. And now you're probably confused. What is this class, and does this need to be a capital, or is it okay if it's not? Public, what does that mean? Static, again. Void, what? Is it a black hole? And then this crazy syntax here. What are these brackets used for? What system? Why do we type this? Println, oh, that's println, okay, fine. Semicolon, I guess. Okay, curly braces. You kinda understand what's going on, but you have like 5 or 10 questions popping in your head. What's this? What's that? Now let's see how Python does it. So all we are gonna do here is type print, because we want to print something on the screen, and hello world. And that's it. Let's run this. And there you have it. And you see, that's what I meant, guys. Python is just a beautiful language to start with, because you can just focus on what you want to do with your code, which is print hello world to the screen. With Java, you first need to understand what a class is, what's a method, what's this public, what does it mean, and static, does it have to be there, what about void? So it's a much more complex language to get into, and at the start, I really don't think people should worry about these things. You should just worry about, how do I code stuff? How do I implement things? What's a variable? What's a function? How do I implement algorithms? How do I copy a file from here to there by writing some code that does it for me? That kind of stuff. If you want to learn the basics of Python within like 15 to 20 minutes, I have an upcoming video for that as well. If it's out already, you can click here to watch it. Otherwise, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.